All right, Monday night clash night. This is a was luck of the draw drawing for position, and I think I was the luckiest guy here because I should be starting first. And if someone jumps into one of the channels, then we'll gladly, chat with them and such. But at this point, it's pretty much just me. So it may be a little bit of quiet because, yeah. Be racing, there'll be guys pulling stuff, so we'll just jump up here and
you're in pole, 75 laps. Follow the pace car in the outside lane.
so this will be a start on green start. We've got Old Guy Racing on the hood. We've got Lightspeed Technologies on the back upper roof. We've got Subway on the back deck.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Go, go, go.
Car outside. Be clear outside. You've got a car high. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Didn't lead the first lap.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear high.
Got that Toyota nose behind us.
The leader has just done a 46.7. Your lap time was 46.7. The car ahead has just done a 46.7.
It's a lot of 46.7s. Thank you, Josh. Steve, Jeff. I've got to give him an actual name.
Car high. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
That lap was a 46.8. Fastest lap for
Toronto.
Clear high.
P3.
Yeah, looking at who's around me too much instead of keeping it on the track. It's a non-point race. Disrespect of winning.
Alright Michael, our fuel window opens on lap 13 and it should close on lap 44.
Wow. And it's 75 laps. So 37 gets us halfway. Anything after lap 38:40. No need to pit before then.
We've got a car on the outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
Stay off that frickin' apron.
P5, you've just done a 47.2.
Car high. Clear high. On the outside. Hold your line. Clear outside.
P3.
La-dee-dee, la-dee-da. And I don't like this 7 car blinking.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear outside. Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear high. Outside. Hold your line.
P5.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Where are you damaged?
Still there.
No, sir.
Still there.
Alright, then I'll let you go around.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear outside. Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. You're clear high.
P3. That last lap was a 46.9.
It looked like Jared had a bit of a run again there, so I was going to come up in front of him, but
You've got a car high. Clear outside.
thank you, thank you. Trying to think.
Time was 47.7.
Best spot to sort of hold back a little bit and then shoot forward a bit of a run. I need someone with me to do it from third position.
P3.
On the outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
P4.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear high. You've got a car on the outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
P3.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
I don't like him right at the back
Clear
corner.
outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. You clear high.
Full course caution, be careful. Can you confirm you're okay, please, Michael? Come on, respond, please.
Fucking get hit!
If you can hear me, help's on the way. What's your speed limit in the pits? We think that
Bruno.
has gone off. You should have plenty of space on the exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 16.
Start looking for your sign.
Box in
5, 4,
4, 3,
My fault.
Two.
bad.
2,
I got loose.
box now.
1. Stop on the sign.
Yeah, but you don't have fucking 4 minutes of fucking repair though.
Harmon.
Behind is pitting now.
Wow, let's go see how badly they freaking killed me because that was wonderful.
The leader
Hold on.
is pitting.
Hold on.
Ahead is pitting.
I'm drifting up a little bit there. I shouldn't be. You got loose. You just turned right down into me. Oh, cockpit. Let's watch the wheels. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I have time to look at all this. I've been killed. Let's see, who else? Back it up here a little bit. Wait a minute. Let's do this way.
Kennedy in front is pitting.
Lacko.
He's leading the race.
I mean, I came up here, but it looks like he freaking turned right down into me. This is one of those times when I hope someone doesn't show up to interview me. That was a lap down at that point. There's Jared. He ended up with a little bit of damage. Oh, that's good. Where are we at? Still over 4 minutes of
I
recording.
appreciate you coming in. I apologize for my tardiness. I'm usually the one that gives the driver's meeting. Thank you all that have stuck around after that caution. Those of you that were in it. Again, thank you all for
Justice
sticking
is now in the
around.
lead.
Guys, pretty much everyone here is from
James
DHRA,
is pitting
the
from position
DHRA
11. We think
car.
he'll be close in front of you when he
So
exits.
pretty much same rules apply. Leader goes on green. Leader has lane choice after initial start. 0 fast repairs. We do have a team speak. If any of you guys would like information, you can get it off of one of our admins. There it is right there, Tyler. Anyways, guys, thank you all for coming in. Hope you all have a great race. I'll see you at the end of it. If you all feel so obliged, we'll see you the rest of the season.
Is driver's meeting going to be 24 laps into the race every week?
I have the power to kick you. I'm not afraid to, but no.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've been kicked.
He was just late like his period.
Well, Zach could be late to his own funeral, that's for sure.
I heard that's right.
Six more minutes. Do I? This is just irritating. to me
Gold bar.
flipping them
It's now
off.
leading.
I should not be in this spot. I did everything right. I ain't, no.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Pit stop, clear fuel.
Acknowledged.
Pit stop,
15
clear
place.
tires.
Understood. Alright, Michael, we're in the lucky dog position. Let's push hard to keep it. Watch your speed. We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. We should come out into position 15. A few seconds in front of.
Start looking for your sign.
Box in
5, 4,
4,
3,
3, 2,
2,
1. Box now.
1. Stop on the sign.
Need to get a couple more minutes of repair off at least.
Channel switched.
Freaking laps am I down? 8 right now. And fired up.
The pit exit looks clear.
Have a chat with him. Mr. Michael Mooney, this is Brandon, No Lift Esports Network with Got a Copy.
I was expecting this, Brandon. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of just getting caught up here because we were having a little bit of technical difficulties there in the beginning, so it kind of was kind of hectic here. But how's it going with you tonight?
Oh, let's see. Best PG way of putting this. I got taken out.
Oh no. If you don't mind kind of filling in what kind of happened, so I can get caught up, get the crowd out there caught up.
Yeah.
How many? We've had only one big caution, basically, or
we've had one caution, only the one. Took the pole, was happy about it. Didn't get to lead the first lap, but hung in third there for several laps. And the outside line would get a file together and make a run, and then like the first 3 of us would hold a nice straight line, and we pull back away from them. We fizzled out about 3 or 4 attempts, and then on that last attempt, the second car, in radio chat, he said that he got a little squirrely there. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention, he came down, or he lost it, didn't expect it to be that low that quick. I don't know, but he caught my corner, turned me right into the wall. I've been dealing with repairs since then. I'm running slow and trying my best to at least stay competitive.
That's a bummer. I know, definitely here at Daytona, trying to stay out of that big one and try to keep it clean the rest of the race is what the goal is, but anything can happen anywhere on track, and that's what we all hate to see, is that big one come. Usually we see them later on in the races, but not always a guarantee.
No, and I had a decent run running up there. I was biding my time for the position I was at. I was already calculating who to go with, when to make a move before, without causing any issues. There was a couple times I thought about jumping up in front of that line, not to stall it out, but just be the spear point of it, but it just fought it too long and didn't make the move to kill everyone. And accidents happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nothing intentional usually happens. Just one bad place, basically in being a bad place is when usually cause you and end up wrecking.
It causes you to talk to the announcer long before you want to.
Oh, we're gonna go through. Jared Wishon in 96 right now is your leader. Right, and Tyler by side with Michael Dorsey in the 3 cars. So we got a decent 1, 2, 3 battle going on here. We're all double ups going through the pack, probably all the way to about 8th to 10th place here. So right now, if you know, I know you're in pit lane right now, but
I'm turning laps just slowly.
oh, it's very slow. You're actually on track, so good thing. Hopefully, get back out there and get the damage fixed. But what you see right now, yeah, you got the damage, but from watching everybody's lines and how they race, a little bit in practice and things like that, who do you think has got the good chance out there to bring this home?
Now or before? Because before I thought I actually had the shot.
No, now.
Now?
After you read.
To be honest, I would have liked to have stuck out with Jared Wishon, but trying to stay up out of everyone's way.
Got the 98 right now, sideways on the backstretch. Saves it. Caution is not going to come out. What a great save from that 98. We are halfway also, so we got about 37 laps to go. We'll be 30 momentarily. Jared Wishon still as your leader. You right behind in 2nd place.
Don't know if my move up there caused someone to not be ready for it, but
it's all right. It's all right. But all right. Well, did you want to stay up here with me for a little while, or did you want to go back down?
hey, you always could use the second set of eyes, right? On track reporting from the driver's seat.
Heck yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, so let's kind of go back through down the field right now. Jared Wishon, leader. We got Michael Dorsey side by side. It looks like with the number 6, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, nope, I lied. We got the 85 side by side with the 96. Got the 7 and number 3 side by side, and the 6 right behind. So we got a decent battle going on right here. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen. Is this outside line going to be able to prevail, or is this inside line going to be able to stick it out? But right now, the outside line's got a decent run going out, so they're going to be able to clear Jared Wishon. So all 3 of them were able to clear.
Justice is leading the race.
Clean racing going on so far right now. 85 kind of got left behind there with the 7 and number 6.
Watch your speed.
Taking off like that.
On exit, we should be in position 15. Behind. 1.
Outside line holding it together to get around. That's pretty good because they stalled out earlier on.
Box in 5.
5, 4.
Yeah, definitely.
3,
right now,
2,
looks like the
1,
singles, file is kind of what's
1.
the best is going on here. The inside line is basically what's prevailing.
All right, stop right there. Perfect.
What do you, from you being out there, what do you think? Is that about right?
If the inside line keeps 3 or 4 in a nice straight line, the outside, unless you have a long group keeping it together, will stay prevalent on that. The outside line, if you get a little bit of incontinuity with them, they can't keep up with the inside line as long as they stay strong.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, we got Cody Reeder out there right now. It says money on Kleba, Broderick, or Wishon to take this home tonight.
I was following Dustin, and he was just holding a line with myself and the 7 car, Justice. I stayed off of Justice because of just a little bit of hocus pocus with his car a little bit there, but 3 of us ran really quick, so I would put my money back on that Dustin.
Yeah, definitely. I think right now what we're seeing, 1, 2, and 3, Tyler, Dustin, and Jared in front, leading this whole pack going on. I think these are good guys. Are going to be the ones that we need to watch. I know another person, Zach Lindgren, is another guy to watch. But right now, he is actually back in 7th place.
All clear. Push now.
So, kind of curious what's going to happen. 33 laps to go. I know right now, with 33, everybody's kind of just laying back, trying not to cause big ones. Looks like actually pit strategy is starting to take over. Quite a few drivers are heading down pit road. As the 96, 3rd place was the first one to enter.
Just behind you.
So I'm kind of curious what the best call is to do. Would you take 4 tires, 2 tires? as a driver talking to you, what would you do if you were up front?
Being the strategist that I am, and I do play this. I play this in my head the whole time. Early on, you want 4 tires. That way, you can maybe go 2 later if you need to pit. Mileage-wise, you're at a point. You're halfway. This is your 1 pit, and I'm low. Stay out of the way. And sorry, you want to make sure I clear everyone there. See if I can.
You're good.
And then, if you're pitting and making the stop, then you want to make it a clean stop too. You don't need to be too far forward. You can lose it. You can't win it on pit road, but you can definitely lose it. That is so true.
Oh, definitely, and that's the biggest thing is pit road is try not to speed down pit road. Make sure you get it clean going into your pit stall and things like that. And that's one thing the race officials are going to be watching is one of these rules here for this league is drivers have to stay to the right near the inside grass there all the way to their pit stall. They only can enter 2 stalls and exit 2 stalls. Otherwise, they will get a penalty here. Alright, so we definitely got some strategy going on here. The leaders, Tyler, Justin, and Mike Bruno, are still staying out there with quite a few drivers that have come in now. It looks like half the field right now have taken about 2 tires and a splash of fuel. Maybe looks like a couple of guys out there definitely stayed in longer. Looks like damage. Anthony in the number 98, he was in there about 48.2 seconds. So I think quite a few guys out there definitely have some damage.
He spun there on that one no call there, and he probably picked up a little bit of damage there. You got to be clean and as repaired as possible to even stand a chance of running. So take the time if you have to take it anyways. We may be getting yellow flags here just because coming towards the end, everyone wants to win.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, definitely, I agree. Especially this is not a points race. It's just this is the clash. I think with about I'd say 10 laps to go, we're gonna see everybody sticking into those gear shifts that I think 5th gear. I know these cars don't have a 5th gear, but I think we're gonna.
They're going to be looking for them. They're going to be looking for it. And it'll probably be closer to 15 to 20. You'll start to see people making the move to try and get to the front, and that's where you're going to have your biggest issue.
I agree. So I'm kind of go back right now from 1, 2, and 3. We're in 4th place. We're looking at 4th place here on the number 1 car. I think the number 1 car. He's on the back stretch right now, and where compared to where the leaders are, let's look at where Tyler Justice is. He's going into turn 1 and 2, so they're about over half the track away. To kind of do comparison, it's about 25 seconds they're away from 1, 2, and 3 from where Trey is in 4th place.
And they're 2, but they're running tight. If you can stay in a tight line, you can maybe catch up on 3 guys, but the 3 cars are going to be pulling away from them.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing people need to, people don't realize, but here, if you're just going to stay single file, you're going to move really, a lot faster compared to if you're going to be double ups, side by side action going on out there. They're going to be a lot slower than the single file.
Even if you're just weaving in the line, you're drifting over half a car, 3/4 of a car, you can't stay as fast.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. Because right now, it looks like Tyler Justice and Dustin right now in number 7 and number 6. They're almost bumper to bumper, just working their way all the way around the track. They're gonna be coming up to you here pretty soon. Looks like you're coming to the front stretch, and they're coming out of turn 4 right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab one of these drafts to see if I can't keep a little more speed, but it's not working.
Yeah, try to be careful with
Yeah, it kind of definitely can get a little bit challenging out there for sure. So it looks like these leaders now have a little bit more help. They did pick up the number 85, Zach Lindgren. So now they're going to have 4 cars in a line. Zach Lindgren is actually a lap down with these. He's the first car lap down here. But, you know, with the leaders not pitting yet, definitely, you know, got around and lapped everybody here. So we just saw them go around you now. Coming into turn 4 at the moment, still hanging in. I'm kind of curious how much longer they're going to be able to run it, because they're on lap, 50 laps they have on this fuel strategy run.
They're going to be dry really quick, I suspect. So I would be, if I was betting it, next lap that you'll be seeing them pit.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, because they're on, actually with that passing line, that's 51 laps, and they should be, that's definitely a lot of tire wear they used and a lot of fuel they gone through.
Yeah, at this point, if they've got a big enough lead, they might be able to do 4 tires and be able to chase down. So I don't know what their strategy is. I'm guessing then you'll see the same strategy when they pull in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right now we actually do see these top 3 heading into pit lanes. Let's see, hopefully they do not come in hot. Looks like they definitely locked their tires up coming in. But I know Daytona going from almost 180 miles an hour down to 60 miles an hour. It definitely is, you can definitely lock those brakes up really fast.
If you brake it too hard, you're spinning around, and that's worse than speeding, to be honest, because you'll spin out and damage something, and that'll put your day in a bind for sure.
James is now definitely.
So these leaders are now just coming out of the pits. They're coming into turn 1 right now. So kind of do a comparison where they are and see where the number 1 is, Trey James. So Trey's James,
turn 4?
No, he's he's coming into turn 3 here just a moment in the back stretch.
Okay, he's behind. Sorry, look at the relative wrong. Yes, he's coming into turn 3 right behind me. Leaders are a little bit behind that, should be coming into the back stretch. So they not as far back, so fresher tires, head of steam. You're going to have a wad of cars fighting it out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right now between 3 and 4, everything is kind of just getting updated. Let's see, actually, leaderboard just says Trey's in the lead, so I probably got that mistaken wrong. Alright, so it says, yep, everything is kind of getting situated here. Trey James is the leader. John Kennedy is in second place, the number 189. And right behind him is number 43, Craig Lerman. He's about 6 seconds back from Trey James and John Kennedy. So I kind of screwed that one up there a little bit, Michael.
No, we figured James and them would be there, and then your next group here, 3, 4, and 5, with Dorsey at the back, and then you're going to have the original leaders that just pitted. They're going to be hot on their tail, so.
Yeah, right now it shows in 4th place we got Matthew in the number 4. We'll go back on him and see where exactly this big group back here is.
It's coming into turn 1 now.
Yep, looks like in this group right here, we got the number 43, number 44, the number 3, and the number 21. So we got Matthew, Michael, Jared, 96. So I'm not seeing him at the second. And then
you've got Scott Andrews is in there. Anthony's in there. They just all passed me. Anthony's trying to hold on to that draft.
There we go. Now I got a bigger view going on out there. I'm actually kind of impressed with Scott Andrews.
Oh, don't come down. There should be
out there with everybody.
There should be.
And caution's out. Caution's out. Break her down, boys. Break her down. Alrighty, let's throw this caution up real quick. Let's see exactly what happened out there.
I could give you some insight on that one.
Halfway through, should be about
Was it involving you?
laps of fuel left.
Yes, I was in the corner, and they. I was in the bottom line, and they went up around, and then they came down.
Alright, we're kind of backing up the replay at the moment. Let's see exactly what happened here.
I'm not sure if they were expecting me to be that slow. They came on to me quick in the corner.
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 32.
Definitely is racing out there, so let's get rid of this caution. Let's see what these guys are seeing. They go up high, and looks like the 19 just kind of went up high a little too fast and got a little bit loose around you, and
Came right back down across another. Yeah. I feel bad that I'm in the way. I'm doing my best to try and hang on, but stay out of the way at the same point.
Oh, I understand. You know,
That's upsetting for everyone. It's upsetting for everyone. I don't want to be 12 laps down, but then again, you know, I don't want to give up either. So I can see that they're going. I'm still in this. Yes, they are, and it's a hassle all the way around.
All right, well, I'm going to pull you down real quick. I'm going to put you down in interview. I'm going to pull some drivers up here real quick, get a little bit of chat since we're under caution, and I'll pull you back up here when we go back green.
Yep, no problem.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Mike, that's when you guys get here. I'm high.
The leader, James, is pitting.
Zach, I got a black flag there.
Come on. Yep.
Thank you.
You look?
Full course yellow. Pits are open. Look out for the pit speed limit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P15. Behind
Lindgren. Start looking for your sign.
box in
5, 4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Box now.
Stop on the sign.
Pits are open. Okay, Michael, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Kind of help us out here just for a moment, but I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. These drivers are getting ready to go green. Pace car is about to come in, so your leader right now is Michael Dorsey in the number 3 and Jared Wishon in second. They're going to be leading this pack to green.
Watch one of them get a head start and fall down in front of the other one.
Green, green, green,
Yeah,
let's go.
let's see what's going to happen here, especially them being teammates. Green flag is out. We're side-by-side action
now
here.
leading.
Looks going to have the advantage. Looks like the outside is going to have that a little bit of advantage going out.
E14.
Definitely 96 got a decent push going on here with the number 42. Looks like Michael Dorsey doesn't have much help in the bottom. They're kind of just holding back. So 96 got around in front of Michael Dorsey. So let's see if this outside line, the number 44, can push to 42 in front of Jared Wishon here. Kind of going side-by-side action all the way down the field here. Definitely got a lot of good racing. Looks like 42 has taken the lead over 44, and 42 definitely got around Jared Wishon here. The number 7 is going to be the outside line of the first one. So I'm kind of curious what's going to happen, because from what we've seen, Tyler Justice, Mike Bruno, and Dustin, they got some good cars out there, and they've been working really well together. So I'm kind of curious if they can all hook back up together.
Sorry, is that coming
What's your
through?
speed limit in the pits? Okay, Michael,
you are
should
now.
have plenty of
Oh,
space
okay.
on the exit.
I wasn't sure.
We think we'll be in P14.
Crew chief was yelling at me while I was coming on pit line. I didn't want that bleeding through. Sorry.
Nah, you're all good.
Box in,
So
5.
we've got
Five,
right now the number
4,
44 was
3,
right on the bumper to the
2,
42,
1.
but looks like he's taking
Box
that
now.
block from Jared Wishon. Jared
Stop on
Wishon
the
gives
side.
him a really good push going in. 42 is sideways, bumping. Everybody's kind of saving it. 7, actually number 1 is back into the 42. Let's see if the 42 can hold on to it. Can he hold it? He is on the inside wall. He does save it, so caution is not out. Still going green here. Got 14 laps to go here at the line going into turn 1. So right now Jared Wishon has taken back over as your leader. On the outside we have the number 44 working with the number 7. We'll see if Tyler Justice can actually push that 44 right in front of the 96, but looks like Michael Dorsey and Jared Wishon are not hooked up yet, and the outside line is prevailing.
Those 3 cars had a better run. Those 3 will do a better job of beating 2.
Yeah, definitely. With 3 of them hooked up compared to 2, that's going to make a big difference.
But they didn't lose Jared or Michael Dorsey.
No, they did not. Looks like Jared Wishon's looking on the outside there, right behind Tyler Justice. Michael Dorsey's line with the 21 and 44. So I'm kind of curious if Dorsey's going to hold there or kind of work with his teammate there on the outside line.
It looked like to me that he was trying to decide which line was faster and then decided to go up and help a teammate there. Oh, now he's back down.
Yep, so right now, here we are coming into turn 3 and 4. Michael Dorsey kind of blinking out there a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't get lagged out. I know previously he's had issues with that. Hopefully everything will stay good with him out there tonight. So 12 laps to go here at the line. We're having side-by-side action for the top 4 here. 44, number 721, and number 96. Michael Dorsey just kind of holding there on the inside line, kind of just following around and waiting for them to make a move or someone to make a mistake.
Yep. Everyone else is running single file in their own little spot at the moment, trying to catch up and form a plan to catch up to these guys.
So kind of go back to the number 43. He was involved in that a little bit, but kind of lost a draft compared to those guys. Let's see if he can actually catch back up in that draft and be a part of this. He's only...
He might be close enough.
He's only about 0.7 seconds away, so he's not too far.
No, he's close enough time-wise. It's just if he can work that air to pull himself the rest of the way up there.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. He's got a little bit of damage. Don't look like it, but sometimes overheating can cause a little bit of issue.
Just need to be down on that speed by just a tenth of a mile, and you won't be able to gain. But it looks like he's caught it, and he'll suck him right up to the back, and then you've got 6 cars involved in this now.
Yeah, he has actually caught these guys now, so he's going to be a part of this group here. So right now we got the number 7, Tyler Justice, as your leader. He came out of nowhere from the outside line, was able to close it, so he's right in front of Jared Wishon.
Justice is now leading.
So right behind him we got Scott in the number 21. We got Michael Dorsey in the number 3. That leads your top 4. We got side-by-side action with Craig Lerman and the number 4, Matthew. So 10 laps to go, I think, right now, Michael. We're going to have a lot of action going to be happening with these guys. Kind of curious when's going to be the first lap they're going to try making that outside or inside line work and try to get in front of everybody.
Well, as much as you worry about that, there's 10 laps, and you have a couple of cars in the back there hooking up together, and they're going to be pushing to catch up to these guys. So I wouldn't count them out yet.
Yeah, right now we got, looks like Anthony and Zach Lindgren hooked up together, and right behind
you've got Dustin, Trey,
Mike, and John Kennedy.
Yep. And they're going to be trying to keep a line close to build up some speed. If they can catch up to Anthony and Zach, those 5 cars running in a line will chase down the front, unless the front stays in a nice straight single file line.
Oh, I definitely agree. If they can all work together, they're only about 9 seconds back from that lead pack. So if they can work together, I could definitely see with about almost 8 laps to go, I could see them making their way up to the front. Yes,
and what they're all counting for is someone to make a mistake to pull out a yellow flag.
Oh, definitely. Because right now, Tyler Justice as your leader, but we're side-by-side action for the top 4 here. Jared Wishon, the number 21, Scott, and Michael Dorsey, and Craig. So they're right now all side-by-side working, trying to, side draft and try to push each other, make who can make the prevail the inside or the outside line.
Yeah, that 43 is doing a good job of pushing the 21. I need driver's names. This is hard to do from the cockpit of the car, without driver's names.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So right now the inside line is prevailing out here. We've got Tyler Justice, Jared Wishon, and Michael Dorsey in that inside line, and they're getting ready to get around the outside. So I wonder if we're going to see a little bit of single file action going on here if Michael Dorsey can clear the 21. Because right now Michael Dorsey is side by side with the 21. That's the first car on the outside line.
Yep, 43 is going to duck inside there and make it a 4-line group. Well, maybe he is undecided where he wants to go.
So right now, kind of looking at the time, that second pack that we were looking about earlier with Zach Lingeren and Dustin and everybody, they are actually about 11 seconds back now, from 9 seconds to 11. So they lost a little bit of time. Looks like Anthony has went into pit lane or whatever, because he is 1 lap down.
I think he was a lap down previously, but he's got a little bit of damage. But being the damaged car in the front is not always a good thing. He can maybe run in the pack, which he's now 4th car in that 5-car group, with Zach pulling them around. So if Zach's clean and those 5 work together, they still might be able to catch up, but they're far enough back now that they probably need a little help.
Yeah, for sure, because right now these leaders are coming up against lap cars here, so we're going to be catching up to the 189 here just a moment.
5 laps to go as they cross the line here.
Yep, so it looks like I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here with this big group coming, and we got some lap cars, especially with a lot of damage. Looks like they're going to stay high here, going about 3 wide going into the corner.
Yeah, you'd hope to catch them on the back stretch or one of the short chutes, but front 5 got around them no problem.
Everybody made it clean. Went 3 wide there for a second. It looks like that 42 went into the wall just a smidge, but was able to keep it clean and keep it straight, so we're all good there.
I don't think there's much clean left on that car there.
not really. It's got a little bit of damage, but
he's doing better than some of us. But yes, he kept it nice and smooth and kept out of everyone's way. So
that is for sure. Because right now it looks like the first cars are lapped down is John Kennedy and Mike Bruno, the number 19. So them 2 are the first cars lapped down, and I think right now they're kind of trying to battling it out, trying to get the first lap, because we got 4 laps to go and anything can happen, because we got some green-white checkers that can happen here too. So, 4 laps, anything, any corner, anywhere, something can happen. When we don't want it to happen, but anything can.
We want exciting racing, but we don't need a 6-car pileup right now.
That is for sure, because right now Jared Wishon is pushing the 7, Tyler Justice. So they're now 1 and 2. We got Scott in the 21. He's in 3rd place, and right behind him in the number 44, which I think is number 4 on the screen, is Matthew Mimikin. Looks like Craig is kind of just hanging there, kind of riding it out with these 3 laps to go, which is a very smart move, especially, 3 laps, kind of holding it back, trying to get that run when that last lap counts.
Yeah. I'd be watching out for what's his name? Jared. Ran with him for 2 seasons, and I can't remember his name. Now I'd be watching out for him. He's cagey enough and normally quick enough. He's probably riding there and trying to hopefully keep everything clean and make his move coming onto the last lap. But if he gets too much competition on the outside, he's not going to have anywhere to go.
Yeah, right now, I think right now he's trying to think what's the best plan for him with these 2 laps to go here. Do I want to stay on the inside or do I want to stay on the outside? And I'm thinking we're going to be seeing 3 wide here happen just a moment, because he is trying to push Tyler, that inside line to prevail so he can get past the number 21, Scott. And it looks like it's working at the moment. So I'm kind of curious, is the outside line going to be able to work? Because they have 3 against 2.
Yeah, and I would put on the 3 there, but the closer that Jared runs behind that 7 car, the better off they are. But you have the 21 coming down there, Scott. He's trying to get a little side drafted. It helped out a little bit.
Yeah, right now 1 lap to go here. White flag is out, and we have really good battle going on here with the top 5. So right now, side-by-side action with the number 7 and 21. 44 and the 96 are pushing these 2, and right behind them the number 43, he's kind of just waiting there just for a moment. So we're going to see a lot of action here coming into turn 3 and 4. We're on the back stretch. Everybody's dipping and weaving. One guy's in the grass below the yellow line.
I was just checking the other cars there, and he came back and saw him down. He must have squirreled himself a little bit too low and caught it.
A little bit of contact with number 96 and the 21. Looks like Jared Wishon's trying to push the number 7. Let's see if who's going to make that move or who's got this.
7.
Looks like number 7 has got the win.
Good run, Scott.
Scott gets second, Jared gets third, and 44 of... I don't have my cheat.
Yeah, it looks like on the scoreboard it's number 4. but
Okay, Matthew gets fourth, so...
It's over. Bring it back round.
Congratulations to all these guys. What a great night we've had. You know, especially being at Daytona International. We've only had about 2 incidents, only about 8 laps under caution-ish. I know my scoreboard's a little bit messed up for joining a little bit late, but, you know, especially being Daytona, that's not bad whatsoever.
No, just a couple of incidents that got called for yellow flags. It was a pretty good one.
I have to agree with that for sure.
Well, I'm assuming that you're going to want to talk to some winning drivers and second-place drivers, so
heck yeah.
I will step out of the way for you to do that, and I'm going to go see how badly torn up my car is and do some apologies.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Thank you for joining me up here tonight and helping me out just a little bit and filling me in. And, you know, I know you had a rough night, but, you know, overall, you know, good job out there.
It's not where we wanted to finish, but we'll be looking for some fun in the points races.
Alrighty, sounds good. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You were moved.
Derek, could you post that in the chat again real quick?
I do want to apologize for getting into anyone's way. I was just trying to keep up as best as I could there after that incident on the first yellow, but wasn't trying to cause any issues. Okay, so I'm watching these guys and not realizing, yes, we're still going. There you had my side of the broadcast there. Took it easy after killing I didn't kill anyone. I don't get any kill marks on the car, but I did get taken out there a little bit. Really wasn't the guy's fault. He didn't do it on purpose. And then trying to stay out of people's way where they were just that much faster. So I went up and enjoyed hanging out with Brandon in the booth there and helping him out. And next week's point race, there won't be any pulling off at any point. So stick around for that, and I will catch you guys on Wednesday for some OP Super Speedway racing on Wednesday night. That one will be Daytona, but bumpy Daytona, pre-2011, and Friday will be the truck race. That'll be no, we are off next week for Valentine's. They didn't want to race. So we have tonight and we have Wednesday, and then next week we'll have all 3 nights. So catch up with me then, and I will sign off now. Later, guys.